Good afternoon, students. This is Dr. Sharma from the Department of English. As you know, we are doing the essay My Wood by E.M. Foster. Let us come to page number 139, last para. He is analyzing the effects, the ideas that haunted his mind once he purchased a small wood. Blackberries are not plentiful in this meager grove, but they are easily seen from the public footpath which traverses it and all too easily gathered. So, the next problem that Foster faced was that this wood, it had a public footpath. People could go through this wood. Foxgloves, to people pull up the foxgloves. Foxgloves, it's a type of a plant. And ladies of an educational tendency even grub or toadstool to show them on the Monday in class. Toadstool, it's a type of fungi. So people would gather foxgloves from his wood, or even school teachers, they would look up for other plants to show to their students in the class, and they would collect such things from his wood because a footpath was there and they could enter into this wood easily. There is a paper, there are tins. Pray, does my wood belong to me or doesn't it? And if it does, should I not own it best by allowing no one else to walk there? There is a wood near Lamb Regis, also caused by a public footpath, where the owner has not hesitated on this point. He says, as there is a footpath, people have an easy access to the wood. He gives us an example of a nearby wood which too had a footpath, but the owner behaved totally different. What he did to protect his groove, to protect his wood from the trespassers, he built walls across around it. He had built stone walls each side on the path and has spanned it by bridges so that public circulates like termites while he gorges on the blackberries unseen. So what did the other owner did with the footpath? He built stone walls on both sides of the footpath and he joined both the parts of the wood by making or constructing a bridge. So now he could go from one part of the wood to another by crossing that bridge, but people now couldn't enter into his wood to take fruits or to steal away with fruits. He really does own his wood, this able chap. Drives in hell did pretty well, but the guilt dividing him from Lazarus could be traversed by vision, and nothing traversed here. So who was Lazarus? Lazarus is a biblical character. We find his reference in Bible, and it is said that when he was dead for 4 days and he was entombed, Jesus came to his village and raised him from his tomb, and this was a miracle that was seen by so many Jews who had gathered over there. So now what happened? This person, the honor of the new next word of whose reference uh, Foster gives us in the essay, he had built walls on both sides of the wood. Now people couldn't enter and steal the fruits and other belongings of the honor. So he says, should I do this thing, that I should erect walls so that entry of the people could be prohibited? I shall wall in and fence out until I really taste the sweets of property. He says, uh, the other aspect could be this, that I too should erect walls and become the real owner of my property, not allowing others to have even blackberries from my wood. Enormously stout, endlessly avaricious, pseudo creative, intensely selfish, I shall weave upon my forehead the quadruple crown of possession until those nasty polishes come and take it off again and thrust me aside into the outer darkness. So he says, what should I do so that this wood belongs totally to me and nobody can have the taste of the blackberries or enjoy the plants and flowers that grow in this wood? To do so, to become the whole sole honor of that wood, he has to be enormously stout. He should be physically well built so that he can prohibit people. He can have a fight with the people who are trying to enter into that wood. Endlessly avaricious. I should be greedy so that all the things belongs to me only. Pseudo creative, intensely selfish, and I have to be selfish. Only then I will be able to prohibit people from not enjoying the fruits from my wood. Or it may be, it can happen as well, that some socialist, some radical, some believer in communist manifesto, he might come and he might overthrow me from the position of the owner of this piece of land. Students, all of you have read about the Russian Revolution that took place in 1917, exactly more than 100 years ago. In that revolution, the Russian Tsar, he was dethroned, and Lenin became the new master of Russia. So, in the whole essay, we came to know how he analyzes the effects of the property on a person's attitude, his behavior, how one undergoes a total transformation when one possesses some materialistic thing. So students, this essay comes to an end. Thank you very much.